And his opponent from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
And ladies and gentlemen, this match all came about because the experienced Shelton Benjamin simply tried to offer a little advice to Theory.
I admire the bravado of Austin Theory, that's no secret, but to call Shelton Benjamin Mr. Irrelevant might be a mistake for the young upstart. We are talking about a man in Shelton Benjamin who has been United States champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion on multiple occasions, not to mention a litany of accolades in college. And, oh, by the way, Shelton Benjamin was Brock Lesnar's wrestling coach in college at Minnesota. So if you don't think Shelton's the real deal, you got another thing coming. Oh my God!
He's a tag team champion with Brock Lesnar 3 separate times, going back to the OVW days. Part of a class with John Cena, Randy Orton, Lesnar, and Batista.
Shelton Benjamin came up with an unbelievable crop of talent. And the fact that Shelton's still here, still just as dangerous as ever, speaks volumes to what Shelton Benjamin is capable of. A motivated Shelton Benjamin is a dangerous Shelton Benjamin. But tonight, thus far, it looks as though Austin Theory definitely motivated in his own right.
Yeah, what would it mean for Shelton Benjamin to put a cocky Theory in his place tonight, now that he has this opportunity on Raw?
Well, listen, Shelton Benjamin is a guy who's been around this game for a long time. He's happy to offer advice in the locker room, try to coach people up, try to help people with whatever they may need. Shelton loves this. And Shelton's impressed by Austin Theory and what Shelton has seen from Theory. I think this could be a mistake by Austin Theory not heeding the advice of a veteran in Shelton Benjamin.
There's the experience of Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, right into the ankle lock, beautiful transition.
This has gotta hurt. Austin Theory looking for that way out, back up on his feet now. Look at the strength of Mr. Money in the Bank. Whoa! Suplex from Shelton Benjamin. Cover.
Well, listen, Theory knows what he's doing. Theory's game is as mental as it is physical. Austin Theory likes to get in his opponent's heads prior to the match, and that might not have worked with Shelton. Oh, Theory went to the eyes.
Yeah, just gouging the eyes there of Shelton Benjamin.
I don't know if the officials saw it because of their placement on the top, but
A-Town down. He looks to have it. Theory, can he put him away? Yes, he can.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules.